Segment 1 Hook Plus Overview, 30 seconds. This credit card charges $395 a year, and most people who get it pay nothing. The Capital One Venture X just became the most talked about travel card of 2026. NerdWallet gave it a 4.9 out of 5 and named it their best premium travel card this year. And this week, Capital One launched a brand new travel app with live lounge wait times, so there's a real reason to pay attention right now. There's a 75,000-mile sign-up bonus on the table. That's worth $750 at minimum, and up to $1,200 if you know what you're doing with transfer partners. We're going to walk through the math and tell you exactly who this card is for, and who should stay away. Segment 2 Why it's worth it, 75 seconds. Let's start with the annual fee, because this is where it gets interesting. The card costs $395 a year. But you get a $300 travel credit automatically applied to bookings through Capital One Travel. Then on your anniversary, you get 10,000 bonus miles worth another $100 in travel. That's $400 in credits against a $395 fee. The card effectively costs you $0 if you travel at all. Now the sign-up bonus, 75,000 miles after spending $4,000 in your first 3 months. That's about $1,333 a month, a realistic target if this becomes your everyday card. Redeem through the portal and those miles are worth $750. Transfer to airline partners like Air Canada, Turkish Airlines, or Avianca, and NerdWallet values them at 1.6 cents each, that's $1,200 in flights. On earning, it's 2x miles on everything, no categories to track. Book through Capital One Travel and you get 5x on flights and vacation rentals, 10x on hotels and rental cars. And with over 1,300 airport lounges through Priority Pass, plus Capital One's own lounges in Denver, Dallas, DC, New York, and Las Vegas, the new app now shows live wait times so you're not walking into a packed room. You also get a $100 experience credit for Premier Collection hotel bookings, those are the higher-end properties on the portal, plus a $120 global entry or TSA pre-check credit every 4 years. Compared to the Chase Sapphire Reserve at $795 a year, or the Amex Platinum at $695 with 30-plus individual credits to track, this card is simpler and cheaper. Segment 3, The Catches, 60 seconds. Here's what they don't put in the headline. The $300 travel credit and the 5x and 10x earning rates only apply when you book through Capital One Travel. That portal doesn't always have the cheapest prices. If you'd rather book direct with a hotel for status benefits, or use a different site, you're earning 2x, not 10x. Transfer partners, Capital One has 15+ options, but there's no United, no Delta, no American. If you fly domestic primarily and you're loyal to one of the big three, the transfer value drops significantly. The spending requirement is $4,000 in 3 months. That's doable, but don't spend money you weren't going to spend just to hit a bonus. Lounge guests cost $45 each unless you hit $75,000 in annual spend on the card. If you travel with family, that adds up fast. The credit score requirement is 740 or above. This is not a card for someone building credit. And finally, don't carry a balance. There's no intro APR, and the variable rate runs from 19.49% up to 28.49%. Carrying a balance erases all that fee math instantly. Segment 4, Verdict, 15 seconds. If you fly 2 or more times a year and you want one card that earns well on everything without category juggling, this is probably it. The math is hard to argue with. If you're loyal to United, Delta, or American, or if you won't realistically use the $300 travel credit, look at other options first. That's the Venture X, links in the description. This is not financial advice, always read the full terms before applying. Script by Alice, research by Marcus, QA by Zoe, March 20, 2026.